Everybody, it's Laurie from LlamaIndex here, and today I'm going to be talking about our RFP automation demo. RFPs, or requests for proposal, are how businesses find vendors for projects. The problem is that responding to them takes forever. There's hours of custom writing and formatting and coordination for each opportunity. With automation, we can solve that. We can take the process of building an RFP down to just minutes. To do that, we have released an open source repo, AutoRFP, that you can see here, that will give you an application that lets you automate your RFPs. So let's not just show you the repo, let's show you the actual application in action. So it needs me to log in. So I'm going to send myself a magic link. And that gives me this screen where I can create as many organizations as I need. So let's create an organization, my organization, or some organization. And this org is cool. Within that, you can now look at the organization and create a project. This project is also cool. Now, within your project, you have a dashboard, you have questions, and you have documents. To speed up the demo, we have already plumbed in a LlamaCloud index. So ordinarily, you would go into LlamaCloud, you would set up an index, you would upload a bunch of documents, or you'd connect it to a data source, and that's how you'd get documents. In AutoRFP, this version, we've already plumbed that in. So all we need to do is go to our list of project indexes and enable our existing index. In this case, it's SpaceX documents. It's a bunch of PDFs of specifications of SpaceX projects and ships. So if we refresh, we will see that that index has given us a bunch of documents about the Falcon and SpaceX in general. And now we are ready to ask some questions about these documents in order to write our RFP. The demo RFP application comes with this very useful document, which is a set of pre-written questions about those SpaceX documents. So I've downloaded it earlier, and I'm just going to upload it now. So it uploads, it analyzes, and then it processes. Figuring out what questions there are in this document and turning them into questions inside of the application. Cool, that's all done. You can now see in our question navigator that it has found 4 questions in the document. These are the questions that make up the RFP. These are what you need to be able to answer to be able to successfully satisfy the request for proposal. So let's select a question and let's tell it to generate an answer. This is the simplest form of the answer generation. I've just told it to one-shot the answer. It's using OpenAI under the hood, and you can see that it has generated an answer here. It's generated as Markdown, so you can see what that looks like, and it has cited its sources. So you can see where in the document, which PDF document it used, which page number, where it got the references that it used to answer the question. But that's not all it can do. Let's save this answer to this question and go looking at the second question. And let's turn on reasoning mode to get even better answers for this RFP. Reasoning mode takes a multi-step approach to answering the question to produce better answers. So these are the documents that it's referencing, and you can see that it starts thinking about how to answer this document. So it analyzes the question requirements, it searches the documents for relevant information, it extracts and synthesizes key facts, it creates an RFP structure, and it validates the response. And then it gives us this final response, which is a lot bigger and more detailed than what we had earlier. The analysis is complete, so I'm going to accept that response. So you can see we have the raw markdown here, and we have the preview version here. I think this answer is pretty good, so I'm going to save it. We could do this with all of our answers. Once you're done and you're happy with your answers, you can export them. You get a CSV file, which I'm going to upload to Google Drive so I can take a look at it. Let's open this with Google Sheets. And you can see the structure of an RFP here is ready to go. It's got sections, it's got questions, it's got detailed answers in Markdown, and this is saving hours and hours of time reading documents, parsing answers, figuring out what we need to include in this RFP document. So you can take this open source app and run it for yourself. You can plug in your own LlamaCloud API key, your own LlamaCloud index, and run your own RFP process today. That's it for today. Hope you enjoy.